Alright, back again. Got a little axe project going. So it's unnamed. Tried cleaning it off. Trying to find a brand or a name on it. Couldn't, but that's probably a, I don't know, 2.5 pound head. It's probably a boy's axe. It's a short handle. It's nice, skinny. Not the greatest condition, but I was able to clean out the kerf there, get the old wedge out. It's really not in bad shape, so I'm going to try and save it. The handle itself is in very nice shape. Dirty. We'll sand it off. We'll clean it up. Most likely hickory, which we love hickory handles. But after cleaning the head up, we gotta shave down a little bit here. Get a nice haft on it. So I'm just gonna draw knife it a little bit. Make ourselves like a new little pedestal for the head to sit on, because where it sat before, the top wasn't proud enough to get past all the rot and all the bad stuff, so I'm just going to trim this up a touch, get the head to sit down a little lower, and then we'll cut a new wedge for it. And we'll get it hafted. I want like a house axe. I burn wood. I have a wood stove, so I want a house axe. Keep inside. I'll cut like a nice round. I got a bunch of red oak. I pretty much have all red oak, but I'll cut a nice round out of the back and keep it in the house as a little chopping block, just so we're not doing it on the floor or on the hearth. You don't have to trim much. It's close, but you just gotta draw out a little bit. It's nice today. It's like 55, sun's out. Keeping the stove running, but very low, one log at a time, just to keep the house decent until nighttime. That's when we'll crank it up. I think it's like 73 in the house right now. It's comfortable. Kids love it. Wife loves it. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. See there. Moved it down just a touch. You still want it to ramp up so you have a nice place for the head to sit on. Still ramps up a touch, but it should sit down on there now. Nice. Let's try it out. Bought this axe for like $10 at a flea market. Where we go up in Vermont, they have flea markets every weekend in the summer and the fall. And I actually scored a lot of nice axes from there, so it's like my little honey hole. Let's see if we can. Decent. I'm gonna get the pole down a little more, but it's not bad. At least we got our top a little more proud. This way when we drive a wedge, we have more to trim off. We'll get rid of some of the rot in there. Won't focus, but you get the idea. Yeah, it's dipping down a little toe heavy. So we'll have to trim a little more back here. I'll have to draw it out. Now the fun part is getting it off. I use a dead blow. No metal hammer. You don't want to wreck the head. It's already an old head. It's in rough shape. Cleaned it up, but you don't want to beat it up with a metal hammer, like a mini sledge or something. All right. Clean up the butt a little more. If you noticed on all my videos, I've been tagging the bucking experience. That's Bucking Billy Ray Smith on YouTube. He's got like 320,000 followers. I love that guy. So my first couple of videos, I always tag the bucking experience, because if you send them into his website, he'll view them and then comment on them. And one day I just said, you know what? I'm going to make a video, see if he responds, answers, comments, whatever. And he actually did. The guy's awesome. But he's the one that really got me into all this stuff. I mean, I've been doing firewood, cutting wood, probably for the last year I put in a wood stove. But he's made me fall in love with chainsaws, axes, splitting wood by hand. It's a phenomenal workout. My last video that I showed you, that axe, I was splitting yesterday. I probably split half a cord yesterday. Stacked it all up. Great workout. Let's see if we can turn the camera a little bit here. Actually see what the heck I'm doing. But anyways, yeah. So I've always been like a power sports junkie, you know. Quads, dirt bikes, trucks. My diesel truck I got all turned up. Quads I always messed with. Did motor work. Dirt bike, same thing. Snowmobiles, whatever. And then I went down the rabbit hole of chainsaws. And then I found Bucking Billy Ray on YouTube. Watched him. All his saws are all ported, full exhaust. They're just animals. And I started to learn how to do it myself, and started doing it myself. And pretty much every saw I have now is I ported or big bore, you know, exhaust. Yeah, they're pretty wild. Let's see how we did here. A little better. Still not great. Still got to trim more. Don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm also going to say this, the eye isn't in the best shape. I mean, you could just see how beat the head is. It's got gouges in it and everything. Got a nice edge on it though. Decent profile too. It would be a nice house axe. It's lightweight. It's got a good weight to it. I don't like how that head dips down, but again, it's not a splitter, just a little house axe. Make some kindling so I don't have to come out in the garage. Where's that balance point? This thing's all over the place. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I'll fix it up. I'll show you the finished product. Stay tuned.